Hello, and welcome to my broadcast of Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut. Just a quick little editor note in that this is actually my third recording of the introduction to this very game. I don't know what happened, but I actually lost the original file that shows the game's introduction on here, so I have to do this stuff all over again for the third time. Fortunately, it's just the intro, so I'm not going to take up that much of your time. But a brief little explanation of to what Deus Ex is, in that Deus Ex is a series of games that takes place in a dystopian future where people augment themselves. They basically become part man and part machine, and it's a normal thing now in this society. Deus Ex Human Revolution is the third game to the series, and it also serves as the prequel to this game. And one thing that's special about Deus Ex to me is that the very first Deus Ex game that came out in 2000, I believe is the best video game I have ever played. I've played a lot of video games out there, but if I sit back and think about which one takes the cake, which one places itself at the top of the greatest games I've ever played, it would be Deus Ex. And what's so cool about these games is that they're first-person shooters, but they also have a role-playing aspect to them. Like you actually do like improve your character, but you also go around these areas and you talk to characters, and you're basically I'm not going to say that it's an open world game, but the game provides you with plenty of options to resolve the objective as you best see fit. You could sneak around if you wanted to, you could go guns blazing, you could maybe hack a computer terminal to open up a door for you, or you could blow up the door, or you could knock out a guy and steal the key to open up the door. There's just a lot of options that these games provide you with. And another thing I really liked about the first game was that all the characters that you talk to, they have very adult-like tones with them. You know, some characters are just like weird and funny, and then others, you know, just kind of like use complicated words. It also has one hell of a story. All the Deus Ex games are about like some conspiracies in one form or another, and you just, you know, keep delving in, and you find out more and more about the truth of what's going on out there. It's some pretty epic stuff. But anyways, enough of this introduction here. Let's get on with the game. And just a brief note, I am playing on the hardest difficulty, and you'll see that in the other videos as well. Oh, excuse me.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif willed it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Vegas.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Alright, and we are in the game world.
Patient X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go. David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
P-dot cluster. That's been mentioned a lot.
Come on, Slowpoke. Be careful with that. It's a first edition. David bought it for me. Are you coming?
In a second.
Please, Adam. I'm nervous enough.
Alright, we'll get going.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan!
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the P-dot cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of Eric. You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Deckman's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that
Visitors
confirms your
must be
theory.
accompanied
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily,
Whose voice
actually.
is that?
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Pritchard here is actually one of my favorite characters of the game.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We'd better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
Something that's kind of
Get someone
cool.
to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Something that's kind of neat about the way the first game is. So all this technology that you see, like, I mean, if we take a look at David Sayre's arm here, he's got a his arm is a prosthetic as well.
Hurry up, Adam. Code is 0451.
He may have become augmented. I don't know what it's for, but you can also tell that his cranium there is also augmented. I guess he has a cyber brain or something like that. But all this stuff that you see when the first game comes out, all this technology that you see actually is getting into the stage of being obsolete. And I actually will do a playthrough of the first game after
Pritchard,
this one.
Where's
and,
Megan? She
if you
reporting
stay
yet?
tuned to that one,
GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
I can hear gunfire. So the game operates as a first-person shooter with a third-person cover mechanic system to it, to where I can, you know, put my back to the environment, and I can even swap between cover like this, and then I can also roll around it to adjust my position, and it really works out for when I want to be more stealthy. But this is the beginning of the game where such an option to be covert like that is non-existent. In the next set of videos, you'll see how the game opens up.
Ready if he tries again.
And despite what a lot of people may think, this game really is not an iron sight shooter. I mean, you get like a little zoom in with aiming down the sights here, but it's really not that important. I'm sure you can take advantage of it in a couple of areas, but I find myself not really applying to it.
You risk letting anyone try to play hero, especially science.
Aw, they're holding hands. However, you're a jerk. You can't do that. Neither can you. being thrown through the blast like that. Okay, and stay tuned for the next video, and you'll see it start right from where this left off. I hope that you look into more of my videos of this game and follow along with me as I go through the playthrough of the director's cut. I'll also try to find what new features were included in the director's cut, most notably the boss fights, which, considering that this is actually my reintroduction, I can tell you that I've definitely found some new things, especially with the boss fight areas of the game, which were probably one of the things that the fans complained the most previously about this game. But they've been spruced up a little bit. But yeah, hope you enjoy.